I'm Calvin Chapman with the Monday edition of the HGPTV Sportscast, sponsored by HGPTV. We begin with motor racing news. Guyanese motor racer Calvin Ming secured a podium finish on Sunday at the Virginia International Raceway in the United States. He finished second in the 21st and final race of the F1600 series. Here's more. Ming, who narrowly missed podium with two fourth-place finishes on earlier rounds Friday and Saturday, required a photo finish to determine the winner, as himself and championship winner Neil Verhagen were too close to call at the checkered flag. Neil, who drives for Team Cahill, had the benefit of drafting off Calvin heading to the final corner.
Well, it was a good way to end the championship. I obviously finished race 1 and 2 in P4, but then in the final race I got P2. So it was a good experience to finish on the podium again and a good way to end the season. So I think the season overall for my first year in USA is really good. I learned a lot, and I just look forward for 2017.
Ming, who finished a close 4th overall in the championship behind Cahill drivers Verhagen, Peter Potant and teammate Felipe Deans, was full of praise for his team, Pelfrey.
It was a good season with them, with Team Pelfrey. They've helped me out so much. The coaching, the mechanics, I can't give them enough thanks. And also the drivers. The lineup of drivers this year, where everyone was so talented, and we had a good set of drivers with us. Everyone brought something different to the table, so I think it was a good learning experience.
Despite not winning or being on the podium in the championship, Ming is proud of his 4th place finish, and he mentioned the positives derived from the F1600 division.
Well, originally when we started F1600, we did it so we could learn as much as we can going forward into the higher championships next year. What I take away is we learned a lot of car control in the F1600s, because as many people know or may not know, that the F1600s don't have any downforce with no wings. So I'll take away all the car experience I've learned here.
Thank you.
That report came to you with the compliments of Ming's Products and Services, BM SOT, National Sports Commission, Buy Me Auto Sales, and Coffee Bean Eatery. Now here's a roundup of the Jaguars Semi-Pro Cricket League Round 6, Day 3. At Everest, Upper Currentine defeated East Bank Demerara by 209 runs after East Bank Demerara were dismissed for 202, chasing 412 for a victory. Stephen Jacobs was the top scorer with 61, while Urshad Ali 33, Mark Rope 29, and Stephen Harris 25. Not out were the other main contributors. Bowling for Upper Currentine, Sean Pereira bagged 6 for 55, while Ian Hooper had 3 for 74. At Cumberland, West Berbice, resuming on 112 for 2, rallied to a score of 361, chasing 439 for victory. Avishkar Sukaran compiled 82 and Stefan Adams struck 81. Kevin Jawir made 60, Leon Andrews 33, and Brentnall Wolford 22 were the other batsmen to offer resistance. Bowling for Georgetown, Christopher Barnwell 3 for 51, while there were 2 wickets each for Sunil Singh, Devon Lord, and Gajnan Suknanan. At Tushin, Lower Currentine were bowled out for 221 in 61 overs. Devon Clements followed up his unbeaten century in the first innings with another important innings of 77, which included 10 fours and 3 sixes. His knock helped tournament leaders Lower Currentine to post a lead of 217. Royston Crandon and Jonathan Fu supported with 33 and 30 runs respectively. West Demerara, requiring 218 for a victory in a minimum of 46 overs, were left stranded on 163 for 5 off 37.3 overs when the match was called off with 10 minutes remaining in the day's play. Raymond Reefer and Tejaran Chandrapal both struck 52. Bowling for Lower Currentine, Royston Crandon took 5 for 60. At Imam Baka's ground, Essequibo, East Coast Demerara, resuming on their overnight score of 2 for 1, piled up a huge total of 468 for 3, with Chandrapal Hemraj smashing an unbeaten 250, while teenager Bhaskar Yadram registered his 2nd century of the match as he followed up his first innings 118 with 121 in the second innings. Hemraj smashed 19 fours and 17 towering sixes, during his classy innings, while Yadiram hit 14 fours and 2 sixes. Kamish Yadiram was the other not-out batsman with 56, bowling for Esquibo. Kimo Paul had 2 for 90. Guyana's national road race champion Jeron Williams and fellow Guyanese Romello Crawford found themselves on the podium in the 2016 edition of the Tobago Cycling Classic, which concluded on Saturday in the Twin Island Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. According to reports, Williams, Guyana's only professional cyclist competing for Team Foundation of the United States, placed second overall after finishing ninth in the first leg on Tuesday last, third in the third leg on Friday, and third again in the final leg on Saturday. Crawford, on the other hand, representing Team PSL of Trinidad and Tobago, placed second overall in the Division 2 category after placing second to Team South Clean's Jabari Whiteman of Trinidad in the 20-lap race on Saturday. The battle for honors has begun and several players have registered wins in their quest for the junior chess title when the first of 7-round junior qualifier tournament concluded at the National Resource Center, Wolford Avenue, on Sunday. Details to follow. 17-year-old Sharifa Ali, who was promoted to the Women Candidate Master rank after amassing 5.5 points from her 10 games in the Chess Olympiad in Azerbaijan, is the favorite to win the tournament. She started her march to the title with a win over Shivrani Prasad. Several other players are in the hunt, having notched up wins. Roberto Neto has signaled intentions to compete aggressively for the title and enjoyed a key victory over Aravind Singh. The tournament is still young with 6 more rounds to be completed. Saeed Ali, Jessica Callender, Joshua Gopal, Ganshan Ali John, Jaden Taylor, Azia Bacchus, and John Wong complete the winners list of round 1. President of the Guyana Chess Federation, Ershad Mohammed, gave a brief rundown of the event.
From this qualifier tournament, we will have 8 of the top junior from this tournament who will move on to play in the Junior National Chess Championship, which is slated for a little bit later this month. The 8 players who will qualify, they will play in our single round robin tournament to crown a new national junior champion.
And that concludes the HGPTV Sportscast.